called WetCandy. I didn't had any idea what that meant, but was about to find out. So, as soon as I read about the game, I clicked the download button. So, let's start.
Hmm, 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 hmm,
Hmm, hmm.
hmm, hmm.
So, right after I clicked the play button, the graphics and loneliness got my attention.
Hmm.
Hmm, hmm, hmm,
The game told me to collect all the candy. Right off the bat, the game has this super low poly PS1 style look, which I love. So I jumped in the water and it felt thick and very cold. Like the longer I stayed down there, the more I felt I shouldn't be there. So after a few seconds, I found two candies, but when I found the third one and climbed up, everything was changed. Like I was in another dimension. I was like, okay, I can handle that. But when I tried to go back in the water, I saw there was a candy in her hand. But when I interacted with it, the kid dived into the water. So I did something that every normal person should do. I followed her. By the way, the game told me green circle means I'm going to the right direction. And then, after a few seconds, I was on the surface, but not the same pool. I was in the middle of ocean. So I dived again and saw a few dead bodies. What the hell? Look at these bodies. I got to the surface again and I was in a forest and saw a kid sitting there. By the way, that's the same kid that told us there is candy deep in the pool. After a few minutes trying to find the right way, I finally found it, and there was a house.
Don't shoot.
So, before we continue, please like, sub, and comment. You know why. Let's move on. I don't know what happened there, but there was a man on the beach doing something like cutting wood. So I tried to go to him, but when I reached him, he dropped something in the water, like a bag or a wood, something like that. The game didn't let me go to the man, but I went back to the water to check the bag, and as soon as I interacted with it, it dived into water. So again, I did the same thing that every normal person do. I followed the bag again. But this time, it was different. The dive was longer and there was countless dead bodies, and I got back to the same location looking at the same kid.
Hmm, 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 hmm,
We tried to warn her about the guy, but the kid didn't listen, so we tried to go to her and save her, but when we reached the bridge, we don't see any kid. We see our dad. He shows us a candy, but as soon as I try to get it, he kidnapped me. So the next thing that happened was very disturbing and dark. The man, or we can say the girl's father, wasn't cutting wood, he was hitting a child with a gun. After he throws us to the water, we dive back again as a dead body. We get back to the surface, to the same pool on the same dimension, and the parents of the child saw a bag on the pool, and when the dad checks the bag, he saw her daughter's dead body.